I think styling items are, I mean, it's everybody's favorite. It's the most fun to buy. And it's really easy to spend a lot of money on it. But I want to let you know that just because you see somebody with a lot of styling items, that doesn't mean you need to have a lot of styling items, and it doesn't mean that you will use everything too. So I have definitely gone on the shopping spree where I've bought all the cake stands have found at Target. And you know what, you guys? I end up using only a select few, and I have given a lot of them away. So just know you don't have to go crazy and buy everything. So for styling items, whenever you're starting out, I suggest neutral plates and bowls. I use a lot of white. I have a few darker ones, but I have really neutral colors, as you can see. I also use brushed silverware because the last thing you want is your reflection of you in your pink shirt in the fork or the spoon on your board. That's happened to me before. I was photographing a big beautiful red pot of chicken and dumplings, and I look down as I'm editing the photos and I see myself in my pink shirt in the spoon. So ever since then, I make sure I am using brushed silverware. I also love wooden serving spoons. I think the wood adds texture, even like the little wood pinch bowls. That's great because, again, it's just another texture that you can add to the photo. Brings that texture, brings depth, dimension, which is what we want. I will use white or clear baking dishes. And I know that there's a lot of fun vintage things out there, but I do keep it classic because it's pretty important in this particular job, in this field of photography, that we are using the right dish for the right recipe. Okay. And so sometimes if we're not using the right dish, it can bring confusion to the readers. And so I stick with classic dishes here. And I love the clear baking or the clear bowls and the measuring bowls because it allows light to come through and illuminate my cookie dough. So even though I've got a whole stack of pink bowls back behind me, my go-to is the clear ones. And then the last thing, linens. I love linens in photos. They add texture, they add pops of color. It helps just kind of bring everything together. So for the linens, I do suggest a cotton and polyester blend. Please avoid terry cloth. I know that's what we use day to day and drying our hands and everything, but whenever it comes to creating bright and colorful images, I really suggest a lighter fabric, the cotton, the polyester, a lot of the tea towels, and in subtle colors and patterns as well. Now, I will use different colors here and there. My go-tos are blue because, a lot of the food that I photograph is orange and yellow, and according to the color wheel, blues really go well with that. So I will use a lot of blues in my photos. That's just me. But I also use subtle patterns, either a light solid color. You can see I use a lot of stripes, but I'll also have some polka dots and some other patterns in there as well.